Hey guys, it's April at aprilnaturalish, and today's video is about preventing diabetes. So I'm going to give you a few tips if you have a history of diabetics, or if you know someone who just really wants the knowledge of how to prevent diabetes. Share this video with them. That'll be great. But I'm going to give you a few tips on how to prevent diabetes, and let's get into it. So before we get into the tips, guys, something that I really wanted to share with you is that these ways are really to prevent type 2 diabetes, which is considered adult onset diabetes. This diabetes is different from type 1 diabetes because type 1 diabetes is considered to be juvenile diabetes, which is something that you would have in like infancy or before the age of 18. And adult onset diabetes is what you would have when you're after the age of 18. So those are the two main differences between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. So first tip, get a lot of physical activity into your daily lives. I cannot stress that enough. That is just great for your overall health, but it's great to lose weight, maintain good glucose levels, as well as help to improve your body's sensitivity to insulin. So it helps to boost, your body's sensitivity to insulin. So you want to get a lot of physical activity. It doesn't have to be intense activity. It can be walking, taking the stairs at work, going out kicking a soccer ball with your kids. You could also join a football league or soccer league, basketball league, take pole dancing lessons, even though you're not a stripper. And those are great ways just to get great physical activity into your life. Tip number 2, get plenty of fiber, guys. Fiber is a great way for your body to feel full, and that way you're not tempted to, grab that fries or that soft drink or that tub of ice cream. So fullness is really one thing that we're trying to accomplish with preventing diabetes, and a great way to do that is with fiber, because not only does fiber regulate digestion and also helps to nourish your body, it's a great way to maintain glucose level by feeling full. Tip number 3, guys, go for the whole grains. Whole grains are so beneficial to you, and what whole grains basically is from plant to plate. No processing, no refining, nothing like that. Whole grains are so beneficial to your whole nutrition because you can replace your carbohydrates with whole grains. And another thing about whole grains is that it's a great source of fiber. Quinoa, barley, buckwheat, just to name a few. Whole grains are so beneficial, so go for the whole grains, guys. Tip number 4, leafy greens, vegetables, fruits. You need those, guys. It's so helpful to you because it's packed with nutrients, it's natural forms of sugar, and that they're great overall for your health. Natural forms of sugar are so much better for you because they're not processed or refined, and those things can have a lot of damage to your body and a lot of damage to your body's glucose levels. Also, they really hinder you from controlling your insulin levels, so you want to stay away from those processed sugars and those sugars that are not in their natural form. Natural forms of sugar can also be honey, agave maple syrup. Try to stick to those, guys. Another tip number 5, lose extra weight. I have extra weight on me now, and I'm really trying my hardest to exercise and just go with my normal diet and not to, be influenced by what happened over the holiday season. So for me, definitely losing extra weight. It takes away the pressure that you have put on your organs, because the more weight you have, the more pressure that you're putting on your organs, and the harder it is for your body to maintain a good glucose level. So you want to make sure that you're losing extra weight, therefore freeing your organs of the extra added pressure, and also just making you a healthier you. Tip number 6, skip fad diets and just make healthier choices. I do not diet. I personally just don't like the word. I don't think that it's right to have a segment of time where you don't do things and then another segment where you do everything. It's better to just make lifestyle choices and make healthier choices. It's better for you to say, okay, I love carbs, but I just can't have them as frequently. Or if I do have them, I'm gonna incorporate brown rice instead of white rice. I'm gonna have whole grain bread instead of plain bread. So those are healthier choices that you can make in your life that you can stick to day to day instead of a 3-month or a 4-month period. So guys, try not to diet. Eat less meat and then try to incorporate fish on one day or vegetables on one day. You know, all vegetable day or fish and vegetables. Try to just make different healthier choices that you can stick to every day of your life instead of for a time period. Fad diets, they work sometimes for the moment, but not forever. Because once you go back to that regular diet, you tend to gain a lot of weight. Another tip that I have for you guys, replenish your body with water. Water is your body's natural source of like coffee. You don't need all those processed drinks filled with sugar, pops, coffee drinks. Just take them out of your diet. When you start drinking water and just water, your body A has way more energy than it did before, and B also you're controlling your sugar levels because you're not adding processed sugars through juices and pops and coffee. So you definitely want to get more water into your diet to filter your body and cleanse it of any toxins, and also just to put a lot of nutrition into it. And my final tip for you guys is make sure you get a blood glucose screening. A blood glucose screening at your doctor so you know what is going on in your body. If you have a history of diabetes or if you just have concerns about your health, make sure you at least get a blood glucose screening once a year so you know what's going on. And if you are diabetic or borderline diabetic, make sure you're getting monthly blood work. You have to know what your body's doing because diabetes is such a serious disease and you don't want to play with your health. You can live a long and happy life with diabetes, but you have to make sure that you maintain great glucose levels, you're staying physically active, and that you're really on top of your doctor's appointments and what's happening in your body. I hope this video was beneficial to you guys. I really love making videos like this, and I will continue to make videos like this. And keep watching, and I'll see you in my next video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment box below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Bye guys. Are you natural or are you ish?